Hey, what's up there, roulette players? Welcome back to Casino Wars, where every day we break down real roulette strategies that you can test, track, and tweak for smarter play at the roulette tables. I'm your host, Lenny, and if you love seeing new ways to take on the roulette wheel, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a roulette spin. And hey, if you get a roulette strategy or a betting idea you would like me to share on the channel, please shoot me an email. I'd love to feature your idea in an upcoming video. Today's video is going to be two even bets. The even bets are going to be 1 through 18 and the even number. So anything that comes in even that's above 18 will be a push. Any odd number that comes in between 1 and 18 will be a push. Anything that comes in even below that 18, including the 18, will be a win. So with this system, it is a comp beast. You can build up comp credits with this. The best thing to do is, if you want to use bigger units, you can use $10 units. You could go to $25 units. You could go to $5 units. You can use $100 units if you want. But remember, the more you bet, the more high risk it is. And the more high risk is, the more high rewards too. All right, and let's get right into it. And don't forget to like for luck, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment below. And if you have that strategy, please write me an email. All right, and let's get right into it. All right, gang, here's the system at work. All right, here we go. So we're going to put 1 unit there, 1 unit there. And spin. That's a 29 black. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet and double and spin. That's a 2. That's a win. Wanted to hit the 0. So now we're going to go back to 1 and 1 and spin. That's a 12. That's a win. So we're just going to rebet and spin. All right, that's a 21. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double and spin. That's a 3. That's a break even. We're going to rebet and spin. That's 11. All right, that's break even. Rebet and spin. That's a 31. That's a total loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double and spin. Okay, that's a 19. That's another loss. Rebet. We're going to double and spin. It's a 21. That's another loss. We rebet. I'm going to double again and spin. That's a 32 red. That's a break even. So we're just going to rebet and spin. That's an 8. That's a win. Finally. So let's see where we're at. We're up 6. So we're going to go back to 1, spin. That's a 22. That's a break even. All right, we're going back. That's a 7. That's a break even. This is a comp beast because there's all those break evens. It's a comp beast. See, that's another break even. Rebet and spin. That's a 17 black. That's a win. That's a break even rather. With all those break evens, it'll keep you on the table a long time. It's a 33 black. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet. We're going to double and spin. That's a 16. That's a win. All right. So now we can go back to 1 and 1. Spin. That's a 21 red. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet, double, and spin. That's a 7 red. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. That's an 8. That's a win. So now we can go back to 1 and 1 and spin. Now we're up 10 units. That's a 19 red. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet, double, and spin. That's a 26. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. That's a 31. That's a loss. I'm going to rebet, double, and spin. That's a 12. That's a win. So now we can go back to 1 and 1 and spin. That's a 36. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. It's a 21 red. That's a loss. Rebet, double, and spin. It's a 31. That's another loss. I'm going to rebet. I'm going to double and spin. That's a 5. That's a break even. Rebet, spin. It's a 25 red. That's a loss. So I'm going to rebet, double, and spin. That's a 6. That's finally a win. So now we can go back to the dollar and a dollar and spin. That's a 22. That's a break even. Okay, we're going to rebet and spin. That's a break even. All right, that's a 0. That's a loss for everybody. Nobody wins there. All right, so now we're going to rebet, go to double, and spin. That's a 3. That's a break even. Rebet, and spin. There's a 29 black. That's a loss. Rebet, double, spin. It's a 17. That's a break even, I believe. Yeah. So we're just going to rebet and spin. That's a 20. That's a break even, I believe. Yep. So we're just going to rebet and spin. That's an 8. That's a win. So now we can go back to 1 and 1 and spin. And that's a 30. That's a break even. Okay, that's a 22. That's a break even. And if you don't like the break even, then this ain't the game for you. But if you like to build up comp credits and last a long time on a machine, this is the right game for you. So rebet, we're going to double and spin. A lot of people don't like break evens. I don't mind. As long as I get to sit at the casino and I get my free drinks, I'm fine. All right, and then we're going to rebet. We're going to double and spin. 12, that's a win. As long as I keep getting those wins and coming back, it's all good. All right, we're going to go back to the 1. 1 on each and spin. We're up 18 units. That's a 30. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. This is an ideal game for $10 chips. Your comp credits will go a lot higher. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. But of course, with more value, the more risk. But big risk gives good rewards. All right, that's a loss, so we're going to double the bet now. And spin. It's a 15. That's a break even. We'll take break evens all day long. All right, and spin. Just bounce back from break even to win, just like that. It's another win. So we're going to go back to 1 and 1 and spin. We're up 20 units now. That's 23. That's a loss. So we're going to rebet, double, and spin. That's a 32. That's a break even. So we're just going to rebet and spin. It's a 32. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. Remember, the casino don't know all those break evens. All they know is how long you're on the machine and how much you're spending per spin. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. Good way to build up your comp credits, especially if you use $10 units. Even $5 units is better than what I'm doing. 28, that's a break even. Rebet and spin. All right, that's a 10. That's finally got a win. So now we're going to go back to dollar and dollar. 1 and 1. Spin. All right, that's a 14 red. That's a win. Just going to rebet and spin on a win. If we're at even bet. All right, that's a 32. That's a break even. rebet, and spin. All right, that's a 35. That's a loss. Let's see if we can take this to 100. I'm on 1. Now we've got a double. And spin. All right, that's 24 black. That's a break even. Rebet and spin. That's a 15 black. That's a break even. Not going to let myself lose more than $10. So I'm definitely walking out of here with 10 units. And that's a 0. It's not good for anyone. So we're going to rebet. And we're going to double. And spin. So this will be the last spin if I lose. And I broke even, so that keeps us in the game. So we're just going to rebet and spin. It's a 31. That's a loss. All right. And that's my evaluation point. And I said I wasn't going to lose more than 10 units. So I walked out with 10 units. And that's a smart way to play, to make sure that you go home with a profit. Could I went further? Sure, I could have. But discipline is everything when it comes to gambling. You got to be disciplined. All right. Well, let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know in the comments below. And if you want me to try a strategy on my channel, please send me an email. And that would be LVcasino.wars@gmail.com. All right. And thank you. And Casino Wars out. All right, gang. That was a good session. I can't complain. I did my evaluation. And my evaluation was to try to shoot for that 100. It always is. I always want to make $100 a day. But the number one thing is I don't want to go home being a loser. So, with me going home with 10 units is a lot better than going home with losses. Whether it's $1 loss or $100 loss. As soon as you reach that 10 unit mark, start evaluating and saying, hey, I'd rather leave the casino with 10 than leave the casino with less $100 in my pocket. We're going to put the subscribe button right here. And I'm going to put a good video here that you guys might like.